time already. Get the seed filled up. Already got the seed hoppers filled. Got the 856 on the seed tender. 2 plus 2. 856 out. Beautiful day finally here in Michigan. Been waiting for that. So we'll get this filled up and see how it goes. That's the field we're planting right over there. We'll check back with you. Hi, I'm Kevin. Welcome to Heritage Cattle Company. Thanks for joining us again. Appreciate it. So it's been a pretty busy week. We did some corn planting, hayfield planting. What else did we do? We had some baby goats. So I didn't get a whole lot of footage, all that stuff. But I've got some to share with you. We'll go out to the field and take a look at the corn coming up. good enough weather. Got this much out of the wagon. Fertilizer tender seems to be working alright. Just went up and had a coney dog for lunch. And now getting ready to get back at it. Seems to be going good so far. This is the first year with that planter. That's that monosum. Just a 4-row with dry fertilizer. Had to rebuild all the fertilizer augers. They were rusted out. Perfect day. Then after this, get a plant of hayfield. And hopefully the seed is about right. Looks like it. So we'll get after her again. Monitor's not working, so I gotta do something about that. It's a MPM2 monitor. It just doesn't seem to be working. It turns on and everything, but it's not counting population or anything. That means it's got to be calibrated. Better look that up. So we went from summer weather, like in the 80s, to 50s and rain and kind of crappy actually. This weekend I haven't had a whole lot I got done. So we'll walk out here in the field though. And Drake, what are you doing? Got some dogs out here creating havoc. Boys, what are you doing? The new monosum planter worked good. Had some settings I had to change a little bit, but other than that worked pretty good. It's to be expected on a new planter. Takes a little bit to get set up. So this is the field we're coming out to that we planted the corn in. We'll take a look at it. So it's been exactly 1 week since we planted it. This is Sunday. And here's what we got. Got these corn coming up. See down the rows, they're pretty good. So here's some of the corn we got. I planted, or supposed to plant, at about 30,000 population, which would be 7 inches of spacing between these plants. You can see there's some about right on 7, and some not quite there. So that's where some of the adjustment needs to come in. I had a tape measure out here yesterday and checked them out. So I have a little bit of concern with singulation, and for you non-farmers, singulation is the spacing between the plants, and as I said, I was shooting for 7 inches, and it should all be, just like a picket row fence, all be spaced perfectly through there. And as you can see, they're not what I would call perfect. See this right here? So these two plants right here will rob from each other, and that's not going to make 2 good ears. So that only counts as 1 plant. And I think speed might have been the culprit. It might have been settings on the planter. But I went about 5 miles an hour. And if I hit some of this debris left in the field from the hayfield, it would cause that planter unit to bounce, which might cause that uneven spacing. Either way, something I want to fix. But at least it's all up. And we also had a little surprise to the farm. Had a couple little baby goats. That's more my wife's thing than mine. I just soon probably to not have any goats at all. But they are cute little buggers. We'll go in and take a look at those. Then we'll go check out my hay seeding. So I planted that cornfield on Saturday, last Saturday. Boys, get back. And sorry, in the barn. A little dark in here. And Sunday planted the hayfield. So we'll go check out and see how that's doing. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Gwenny. Hi, Gwenny. Hi. Get back. Hi. Hi, Gilbert. Hi, Gilbert. Hi, Gwenny. That's Gilbert and Gilroy and Gwen. And the dad is Gilmore. Cute little fellers. Aren't ya? Yeah. The dogs are outside and they know it, so. Yeah. Hi, Gwenny. Hi, Gwenny. Hi, little one. See, this is. What do you say? Huh? What do you say? What do you say, little goat? This is Gilbert or Gilroy. It's alright. I'm not taking you nowheres. Little heart just a beating. It's alright. There you go. Hi, Winnie. Cute little fellers. Get. 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 So here's our hayfield we planted. This was the day after we planted that cornfield. We did 60 pounds of oats in this field and 15 pounds of pasture mix. And we're going to bale the oats. We're going to cut the oats and bale it for the cattle. And then what will be left is the hayfields. So there's clover in there and alfalfa. So you can see the little rows just coming up through here. Oats look like they're coming up good through here, and You can also see the little clovers coming up through. So 60 pounds of oats per acre, 15 pounds of pasture mix, broadcast fertilizer beforehand. So this should, looks like it should be coming up pretty good. And we just had 1.5 inches of rain 2 nights ago, so we're having trouble getting rid of some of that water, but working on it little by little. And this field here is one that I no-tilled last year. Never no-tilled before, so I spray killed it, no-tilled it, and you can see it's not coming up at all. It's just weeds. So I'm going to have to redo that one as well. So we'll run back up to the house. Oh, not through the mud. Through the mud. Come on, boys. Sheesh. Come on, Tucker. What are you looking at, buddy? Huh? What are you looking at? Goats are standing up. There's Cyrus, the bull, Rosie, and Mosey, 312, and the goats.